What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Hold It in the Road. Big Bad Harold here, and I got a story for you guys today, man. We came across this story of a young lady, Catherine Milledge, and she was going to Florida to visit her sister, but on the way she got stopped in the great Peach State of Georgia by a state trooper, and him and her kind of got into it, man. You guys check this out.
How about you get back in your vehicle?
I'm talking on the phone. I don't want my daughter to hear me talking. I'm
Get
standing
back.
on the side.
No, you're getting back in your vehicle. I'm gonna take you to jail for obstruction. You want me to arrest you?
There's no need for that.
Get back in your car.
I don't want my daughter to hear me talking.
I'm here. Get back in your car. I'm not gonna sit here and argue with you. Get back.
I don't want to speak. I have the right to. I'm standing
No,
by
you
my
do
car.
not. You
Yes,
have the
I
right to
do.
sit
I
in
didn't
your
do anything
vehicle.
wrong.
Turn around.
I didn't do anything wrong. Pony! Pony! The cop is grabbing me for no reason. I didn't do anything.
Stop resisting.
Stop grabbing me.
Stop. Put your
Pony!
hands behind your back.
Pony, call my mom. Pony, call my mom. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. Stop. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. Stop. Stop. Up my knee, my knee. I have something on my knee. Wait. Stop. Okay.
Stop.
Stop. Stop, please.
Put your hands behind your back.
When life switch to sports mode, hold it in the road. When you get so mad you can explode, hold it in the road. Bro, just stay focused on your goal. Don't let them crack the mold. The finish line straight ahead, bro. Hold it in the road. When life switch to sports mode, hold it in the road. When you get so mad you can explode, hold it in the road. Bro, just stay focused on your goal. Don't let them crack the mold. The finish line straight ahead, bro. Hold it in the road. Bullets with a badge.
Now, if you're part of the Hold It in the Road community, you understand that we preach don't fuss, don't fight, don't flee. We preach that a lot just because these bullies with a badge, these guys that choose to be assholes, that choose not to have any humanity, that choose to act like they're not a father, that they don't understand, reasonable things. Now, as a cop, it's a lot of stuff they got to deal with. We all understand that, but in this situation, I'm just from the clip we have. It doesn't seem like she was been hostile up to any point, to besides when he gave her a command. And I think just hearing when they say that lawful order and things like that, they're trying to find a way to arrest you if they don't have nothing on you. But the reason we give you guys the 3 rules of thumb: don't fuss, don't fight, don't flee. We got it from Nearly Fuller Jr. is because we have to control as much as we can control with the situation. This situation, from as you can see, it escalated to the point of him wrestling the young lady and her daughter, who is old enough to understand what was going on, which goes back to why she said something about she stepped out the car so she can talk to whoever she needed to talk to let them understand, hey, I might be getting arrested, which she didn't want her daughter to hear that. You might have to come get the car and my daughter, which is understandable. But when he came at her in that tone that he came in there with, and she kind of gave him not no lip, but she was like, hey, I'm on the phone, don't worry about what I'm doing, which he took offense to. That is what I felt, and he said, get back in the car now. I'm giving you a direct order, or however he worded it. But once he said that, regardless of what she's trying to do, maybe she could have tried to whisper, cut some music on or something, but just go and get back in the car. Because we didn't have example after example after example where these bullies with these badges, these a-holes, these potential, you don't know, racists or whatever, you don't know. But he could have been just a good cop having a bad day and he didn't want to deal with her shit. You don't know. But you have to make it home. You have to make it home for your daughter, your husband, your grandma, whoever that loves you, you have to make it home. So the easiest way to make it home is swallow your pride, get his badge number, car number, whatever you need to do so you can bring it to the police chief, the mayor, do the right steps. We don't want this situation, the others that we've seen that ended more tragic than just, you know, her having a broken shoulder or arm, where people's being killed in front of their kids or their kids being killed. Because let alone if that was a little boy jumping on him, or that little girl might have been a little bit older, that guy might have jumped off the mom and slammed her. We done seen teenage girls get slammed by cops like they're grown men, you know. So the whole rule of thumb with this whole situation is sad, it's tragic. I hate it. Me looking at him as a man, I don't look at him, you know, in general as a man, which in that aspect he's a cop, you know. But hey, he has a job to do, and it is all understandable. You have a job to do, but someone who's not a threat, it's a woman. You can say what you want to say, but a woman should be less of a threat value than a man. Even in that situation, I didn't see her reach for nothing. Yes, she could have. It's a lot of scenarios. But in that particular situation, she's out the car, she's on the phone. If you want to stand a foot away from her, do that. As soon as she's done with the conversation, hey, I need you to get back in the car right now. You know, then it could have escalated. But from us as pedestrians, as people that are not part of law enforcement, don't fuss, don't fight, don't flee. Get the information you need to address it another day. Get your behind home, get your daughter home, get your kids home, make it back to your loved ones. That's the rule of thumb that we live by. It's not the most glamorous one, but it's the one that's going to potentially, because even that, depending on the bully, even that might not get you home. You know, and it doesn't matter if he was a white or black or whatever, because we all know cops understand blue. They are all blue. We are all the assailants of, you know, or whoever. We're looked at as guilty until proven innocent. You know, that's my thing. You know, it is good cops out there. I hate that we always got to keep saying that. That's obvious. You know, we need our law-abiding citizens. We also need our we need our cops. We need our fire. We need all our public servicemen. We need everybody, but we need the right people doing jobs the right way to keep all of us safe, to help all us get home. They got families, we got families, you know. So that's just the rule of thumb today. I wish a speedy recovery to, you know, the young lady, which she should be done by now. Like I said, I think this was a last year incident. So, you know, hopefully everything is well. But the rule of thumb, the knowledge we want anyone to get from this video, to get from hearing us, is don't fight, don't fuss, and don't flee. Just make it home to your loved one. And until next time, this is Holding the Road. Y'all live right, play fair, holla at us.
When life switch to sports mode, hold it in the road. When you get so mad you can explode, hold it in the road. Bro, just stay focused on your goal. Don't let them crack the mold. The finish line straight ahead, bro. Hold it in the road. When life switch to sports mode, hold it in the road. When you get so mad you can explode, hold it in the road. Bro, just stay focused on your goal. Don't let them crack the mold. The finish line straight ahead, bro. Hold it in the road. Bullets with a badge, I'll never get a pass. We can see straight through your mask. You made a glass, homie. Just think before you do the dash, cause it might be your